Welcome to the Deadass podcast. What do you reckon, sir?
I reckon it's the end of Monday, and cheers to that, Brian.
Cheers, good fella.
Welcome to the Deadass podcast.
Here, Caption Eulogies, sharing stories. Today is another episode of The Graveyard Shift.
And I'm sitting here with somebody that's got a shit-eating grin on his face, and if you're ready for some yarning, he's got some ready for you. Hot off the press.
Oh, mate, have I got some yarning for you. Holy smokes, mate. Let me tell you something, trip of a lifetime. Unbelievable. Picked off some things that I thought I would never, ever experience in my life. A better understanding, a better appreciation for some of the things that people do. Just crazy, mate. Adrenaline fueled, dopamine fucking running high. Like, it was just unbelievable.
Now, I've intentionally not asked you for how it all went. I've got snippets because when you're really excited, you just have to fucking tell people.
Yes.
Run us through, Brian. What have you done this week?
Well, mate, have I been on an adventure? Holy. Firstly, I just want to give a massive thank you to obviously Tommy, Pooh, Knuckles for inviting me along this trip. Like, it was been absolutely life-changing for me. One of the best trips I've ever done in my life. And just being a part of that was just unbelievable. So big shout out to them. Now, big shout out to everyone that was involved on the trip as well that made our trip such an amazing experience. Mate, where do we start? Okay, firstly.
Perhaps we should start at the beginning.
So let's do that. Jumped on the flights, headed down to Bryze, went up to Darwin. Now, first time in a long time. Lovely, smooth trip, mate. I couldn't have asked for a better flight. And I was sitting.
Who'd you fly with?
Qantas.
See?
I just couldn't believe it. And you know, like I couldn't choose where I chose my seats. So when I went to the desk, the lovely lady behind the counter there, I was sitting in the middle. She goes, "Oh, look, there's a spare row at the back there. Let's just stick you right at the back and hopefully no one else jumps in." So I was that whole Bryze to Darwin leg, you know, it's a 4.5 hour flight going north, and had the whole room to myself, mate. The whole area to
magic.
Knuckles is up in business class and he's sending me photos of going, "Oh, look at this, mate." I said, "Well, I took a little video of mine. I was in B+ class, bruss." And it was great. And then because shout out to Tom's old man too, Rod, absolute fucking legend.
He's a unit.
Oh, mate, he is. He made the trip for me as well. Like, he was just such a blast, such a character. Bloody legend. So they were all stuck in a bench seat. So Pooh came down and joined me, so we had a bit of space. So we landed there, mate, met up with Cash, who is one of the pilots for Finnis River Helicopters. Shout out to Pirate, who owns and operates Finnis Rivers. Now, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, if it's Finnis or Finnis.
I can't spell real good, so I'm going to say Finnis River Helicopters.
Yes.
But I just want to, like, that is a interesting looking dome protector you got there.
So Knuckles got these purposely made for it. If you have a look on the camera or on YouTube, the ears are being cut. They've made a sleeve so you can actually fit helicopter headphones or, you know, pilot headphones on the hat without disturbing the way it sits on your head.
Well, that's good because I always run into that problem when I fly my helicopter. I think this is I think wearing these earphones and my normal ones for music is probably the closest I'm going to come to getting the shits with headphones, because every time I've been in a helicopter, I'm just like, holy fuck, I'm in a helicopter.
Well, let me tell you, 6 days of flying through destinations in a helicopter, these became really handy. The only thing that I had dramas with, because I had a shaved head, was I forgot to put sunblock where so the first day, by the end of it, I had these red patches just above my ears on both sides. I looked like an absolute tool walking in with these red spots over my head. And then later on down the track, because I was worried about the side of my ears, I changed my hat. Put the normal one on. But because I was in direct sunlight all day and I had an authentic trucker hat, I had a meshed, burnt scalp. So I inadvertently burnt the rest of my head thinking I was protecting my ears. But
what's that yarn? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
I did that. Newton's law. Exactly what I did. But so we landed there, mate, met up with the team at Finniss River Helicopters. We jumped in the choppers. There was 2 of them. And we started a pub crawl. That was the first thing we did. We went cruising
Sounds
around.
terrible.
Oh, mate, it was disgusting. I highly do not recommend it. It was fucking awesome.
Smells like bullshit.
Yeah, that was a lot of shit. Allergic to shit. But it was great, man. We went to the first one. It's got a buffalo and a bloody alligator crocodile sitting there at the pub. Right next door, you can go and have a look at a wild buffalo and look at a crocodile. I forget the name of that pub, which I feel really bad about. But then we also went to we didn't go to Dundee that day. We went to the Noonamar Tavern as well.
That's a good pub, I've heard.
Oh, mate, brilliant.
Because Dundee's got a place in my heart. I love that joint.
Mate, fantastic.
And since they've done it up, it's excellent.
So we pretty much did that most of the day. There was a couple of pubs we went to. Met up with some of the locals there. Had a little slap on some of the pokies there.
Did you? How'd you go?
Yeah, good. Got off a couple under
Slap
on that
happy,
one.
oh, yeah. Slap Happy Pappy had a great day then.
Oh, bloody oath. It was a great way to get the dopamine going. And then, so that was the first day. That was pretty much getting to know everyone, meet the other pilots, Tracy. There was a pilot was one of the pilots as well. The engineers, met all them as well. Just had a great yarn with everyone. Went back to the drone there, caught up with the aerodrome, caught up with everyone, met everyone. You know, got a bit of a social interaction going, so that the next few days we were going to be hanging around with them. You know, so get used to it. And then the second day was going buffalo hunting. So, mate, let me tell you something. That is one of the most intense, adrenaline-fueled things I've ever done in my life. I've never, ever experienced anything like that. Shot a high-caliber rifle like that. Met up with a hunting guide who's licensed to do it. You know, he's a former SAS dude. Like, this guy's legit. He does pest controlling. So he's licensed.
So he's a vertebrate pest controller.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But you were saying you shot a 375 H&H.
Yeah.
That's you. Good luck getting that PDA through in Queensland.
Yeah, mate, it was crazy. So we shot a high caliber rifle. Both Knuckles and I had a chance to shoot a buffalo each. Tommy did as well. Tommy's old man. Unbelievable. That first shot rang out, mate, and my adrenaline just went fucking boom.
And you're so stressed, so curious, and so, like it's hard to explain. I haven't shot a buffalo, but it's like your heart just goes 200 mile an hour because you're at that moment where you know what you've done, you don't know what's happened yet, and your brain's scrambling to see what the result was.
Yeah, mate, it was unbelievable. And then, so we went through the whole safety process, what to do. Very, very good thing. This was all organised through Pirate. So, like, if people hear about this stuff and they want to do it, which I highly recommend you do, you tee it up with Pirate from Finniss River Helicopters, and he outsources it all for you, and then you can incorporate the helicopter tour with it. So,
that's cool.
It's the only way to do it, because anywhere you need to go, you're traveling an hour and a half to do it. You know, because it's all these different things. So we met, I think, is it Litchfield Station, I think, or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head.
So you're on the western side of Darwin.
Yeah, that's right. So where he was stationed at Tipperary, for us to meet him there, took him an hour and a half to get there. Yeah,
well, Tipperary is where they filmed the TV show.
Yes. Territory.
That's it. I was about to say Outback Wrangler, but that's bloody Matt Wright.
Yeah, that's right. So we ended up doing all that as well. So We finished up the day hunting. We were hunting some boars as well. That was an unreal experience. That crazy because I've never done pig hunting before either. So all of this stuff is new to me. I've never done anything.
Gee, that would have been a what do you call it? Crash course in
pretty much. So I've got I'm a city boy.
How to get more hunting experience in one day than most people have in 10 years.
That's exactly right. So it was a life-changing moment for me in that. Just going through that whole process of how they do all that stuff was phenomenal. We ended up finishing up for the day there at Tipperary, and we flew back to the aerodrome. We stayed in town one more night, and then day 3, we went back to Tipperary station. Then we caught up with some ringers there, and we did some bull catching. Now,
I haven't I've seen it done when I worked in the Territory. I haven't been in the bull catcher. I reckon they'd have nuts like that fucking tequila bottle.
Yeah, definitely. And they must have some tolerance for adrenaline because a lot of that stuff, I'm sitting there going, holy fuck. I'm just shitting myself. Now, you'll see all this footage because shout out to Noah from Peak Productions, flew up with the boys and was recording all the stuff for the Alpha Blokes Patreon vlog.
That's cool.
So you get to see a lot of that stuff. You see the hunting, the bull catching, the chasing down the buffalo and the cattle bull and all that sort of stuff. It's phenomenal footage because we were going back and watching a lot of it for the night.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
So we're reflecting on some of the things that had taken place. Mate, unbelievable. That shooting a buffalo or doing that stuff was adrenaline. But when you're actually in a car chasing after a wild bull and you're flying and you've got bushes going everywhere and you're running. That's right.
God knows what under the grass.
Crashing over dead trees and you're running over stumps and you're hitting rocks and shit's flying in your face and you're in this no roof bloody fortress built fucking truck thing and you come up beside a wild bull and you fucking hook it with that hook thing and you slide in and you hit the tree and tie it up there and go after the next one. It's just the whole time you're on the holy fuck stick trying to make sure you don't die. And I just remember that first one that we caught just before that. Shout out to Sammy, absolute legend. One of the boys from Tipperary Station, he said to me, he goes, right before it, he goes, in this game, he goes, if you hesitate, you die. And I'm like, okay, point taken.
Well, I've seen the only thing I've ever had to do with bull catches is I had to fix the fucking things.
Yeah.
And what you're saying makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah. So we're chasing after this fucking cattle bull. We're chasing after this bull. And there's this moment right just before he's about to catch it. There's a couple of trees up ahead. And we're right at that point where you go, do you pull off or do you go for it? And he's just fucking gone for it. And I've just grabbed this thing. I'm just like, holy fuck. And as he's coming up to it, he slams the brakes on it, slides enough to grab the bull, and we slide straight to the tree. Pull right up at the tree, just enough to nudge it, and a couple of branches fall down. And then I just stand up and go, fucking yeah! It's just a massive adrenaline dump. I just lost it, and I'm like slapping Sammy, and he's like, even with all the shit that Sammy's like, yeah, that's some good footage.
Oh man, and it's always it would be exciting for them because whenever you get to show somebody something that they haven't seen before, they're excited, and that always it rubs off on you.
Sammy said that straight up. He goes, I don't really appreciate what we do every day until you have someone come along and get to witness what you do, and this is that kind of reactions that you're getting from them.
Yeah,
it was insane, man. And then lunchtime came around, so we took the choppers and landed down in a little rock area where there's a freshwater creek running through. Parked them down. They just start a fire up. Throw a couple of fucking locally caught steak for lunch, mate. Just absolute living. Esky full of piss. I can get in and have a bit for us. So yeah, the boys helicoptered in some drinks for us for the boys for us, And mate, it was just a fantastic day. The boys finished up at Tipperary, went over to the social club, met some of the other people there that's stationed on there, had a yarn with them, got to meet them. Tommy got to shoot his bull, and by that time, you know, they are getting that taxidermied, that one. So
yeah, apparently they're going to see that in a few months.
Yeah, I think they said about 6 months.
Yeah, it's a big process.
It is. Yeah, it is a big process from what I remember.
Yeah, one of the boys I inducted this morning was very happy to show me his deer skull with a big set of hooks on it. Yeah,
that's sick. Yeah. And so we did that. And then the fourth day, we went out. What did we do the fourth day? We did a bit of wild barra fishing. So we went out and did some fishing out there.
Got dropped in no man's land.
No man's land. We did a bit of fishing. Croc infested waters everywhere, mate. This thing's off tap, you know. So we're just going around doing a bit of fishing. And then we went over and hit a couple more pubs, I think.
I have to ask.
Yes.
Is our trophy safe?
No, mate, not at the moment because the boys caught a wild one. I didn't. But
it's all right. I'll discipline him afterwards.
they were trying to threaten me with it, but I said, hey.
I wasn't there.
That's exactly what I said.
This is
it's
a team
team
sport.
one. That's exactly what I said. I was outnumbered.
They can't gang up on you and then expect to take the trophy.
That's exactly right.
This is a democracy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
there will be no coup.
Yeah, that's right. We're not in a dictatorship.
Yeah, exactly right.
So I said, no, it doesn't count because we haven't got Zaden with us. So
I'm glad. Good. That's what I'm running with.
I
worked hard for that bloody 250 gram flathead.
Because they were kicking my ass. Thank God for the loopholes. And then so we finished up that afternoon at the Barra Farm where they have.
Is that in Berry Springs?
Yes.
I've been there. That is a great spot.
That is mint.
Where you got the little... You hit the golf at the tinny, hit the golf balls towards the tinny.
I hit the tinny twice.
My man!
So I got not once, twice.
That's awesome. Yeah. Do they still have the spears and stuff out the back with the air rifle, trying them at the drums?
No, I didn't see that part.
Maybe you're not allowed to do that. Anyway.
No, at a point.
But how fucking cool is it?
Mate,
I really need to watch my language on this show, but how cool is it that you can be hitting golf balls, walk onto the veranda, cast a rod out to go catch a barra, and then walk up and get a beer as well? That's
what we're doing. It was fantastic.
And they've got prawn ponds down there as well.
Yes, they do. Yeah. So all the prawn they were just using the prawns for the bait.
Magic.
And then there has ones that you can hand feed, so Pooh's like trying to dip his toe in there. So we finished up there for the day. That's where the last part of the day was. And then the final day, we went back and did some more boar hunting and just pretty much finalised up the bit of the video for the boys, you know, like the whole trip. And then we went to Dundee Beach Tavern for lunch. Pooh got his gear off and put a pair of Speedos on and was with a stonker on, was serving piss.
Now, I'll tell you what. Do you reckon he'd give Klutzy a run for his money or what?
Well, I reckon so.
Well, look.
I reckon he's a real threat.
Yeah, see now, Pooh's pretty tall too, so like Klutzy's a big unit, but I reckon we should have a bloody budgie off.
I reckon so. I reckon Pooh needs to go into that ordinary man's bod comp, you know, whatever it is.
I've got to ask, I don't want it, like it's in my head.
Yep.
I apologise.
Yep.
Surely his nuts didn't fit in that banana hammock.
They didn't, so it was a bit. So it was trying. It was a real tight squeeze, mate, and he had a bad plumber's crack going on there. And he had to go low.
Mothers, lock up your daughters.
It was unreal. Knuckles was behind there serving some tins as well. It was just a good all round day, and then we finished up the day again at the Noonamar Tavern and Humpty Doo.
Yeah.
We had that.
Humpty Doo's another good spot.
That was the last place we had a tin. And then we finished off the night with a bit of reflection with the boys at the room and hit the sack, and then with a couple of sorry sacks in the morning, ready to head back to Rocky. And I got back in last night about 9 o'clock.
Fuck, that's a good effort.
So it was 7 days in total.
How the fuck am I going to top that?
Mate, well,
I'm not even going to try.
Mate, well, like I said, next year you're coming on the next year one. Tommy's already talking about rebooking it.
I'm excited.
And we're talking about that while we're away. Yeah, man, just some of those things that I experienced that I never thought I'd ever do in my lifetime, man. It was just unbelievable, you know. And everyone up there are just good people, like just fantastic people, man. Happy to show us what they're doing, guide us around, and just everything that was involved, man. Like I never thought in my life that I would be doing. So you know, like just having those good people around you just made that trip so much more enjoyable. I honestly felt so blessed. Like I can't put into words how grateful I am for everyone that's involved. The boys invite me on the trip. Just everything, mate, was just unbelievable. You know, it really was.
Well, I was saying to you at the start of this podcast, it's so words can never describe, and it's very hard to tell people how cool of a thing you've just done is.
Yeah.
And it really makes me think about how important good journalism was back in the day before we had the ability. So obviously this trip was vlogged and Noah recorded as much as he could, and a lot of that will go on the Patreon of the Alpha Blokes Boys, and the hunting trips that we've got coming up will be they will figure out how that works because YouTube sometimes gets sad about it, but we'll just film it. And then we'll have it in the bank. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll just film it and go from there.
We might even do we might even put a Patreon side thing for ourselves for those sort of episodes.
Yeah.
Because while I'm building that YouTube channel, which I want to give a shout out to all the people who've been doing that, who have been subscribing to the podcast on YouTube. Thank you very much, because we're nearly halfway to 1,000, so that's great. Which
appreciate
I'm
it,
stoked.
everybody.
Yeah, it all helps. So with things like that where we think it might be a bit sensitive, we might put it on Patreon. But whether we put a paywall behind it or not, we'll work that out.
Yeah, we'll work it out. But basically, I know there is ways around it on the YouTube side, but there may be a considerable amount that we'd have to take out of it. But we'll figure it out. We'll just film it. Yeah. That's our promise. We'll film it and then figure it out.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it just like it's such a strange world that we live in nowadays that we can just say, hey, we just did this cool thing, filmed all of it without a production team.
Yeah.
Like obviously Noah does it professionally, but that's one man. Like I couldn't imagine the hurdles that Malcolm Douglas and those tried to go through trying to film that sort of stuff.
100%.
And not saying that it's easy now. Yeah. It's amazing to me what we're able to do.
Definitely. Oh, mate, 100%. And so like even on the finer details of all the trips and that, like if you really want to know the details, like definitely listen to the episode that the Alpha Blokes talk about, Tommy and Pooh, because even then, like it's not really my story to tell because it was their trip. You know, and I was just gracious enough to be a part of it, which I'm deeply honoured. And so, you know, I just gave you a little bit of a highlights of some of the things that I did and that I got to be graciously involved with. But look, man, just the hospitality that those people showed us, all of those people up there, man, you know, Dennis with the hunting guide, the guy that you can go through him, he'll take you out and show you how it all works. The people at Tipperary Station, Finniss River Helicopters, everyone at the pubs, the Barrow Fishing Place, everyone that was involved in all of it was just absolutely phenomenal. The staff at Finniss River as well, absolute legends, all of them, just great people. And I tell you what, it gives me a great appreciation for work ethic and hard work. They all do it.
Man,
every one of them.
The Territory always has a place in my heart. And for the listeners that may remember, the very first podcast that I ever did with you, I spoke about the change in attitude I had as a young man going out to the Territory and working on a station. And it just, perspective is such an important thing. And it's I would describe as working out there as pure. Mm-hmm. You're simply doing that. On a big station, there's no real outside influence. You're just able to just simply go do what you are supposed to do without interruption.
That's exactly right.
And it's Fucking cool.
It's
and
cool, man.
if anybody is working on a big remote station
Yep.
and you want to talk about it, feel free to reach out. Like,
I'd love to hear it all.
Happy to hear it. Happy to read it out for you. Send us a voice note to bloody either Big Sexy Stories or admin at deadasspodcast.com.au or whatever you want to do, because it's just interesting. Or post it in the bloody Deadass page. But
yeah, definitely, mate.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, man. And you know what? It just gives me a better understanding of how all that works, a better appreciation for the things that they do. And also, too, you know what, man? It would be good for a lot of people to go out there and just do a couple of days out there and see what it's like to work.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, work hard.
And at the very least, if you're going through the territory, like you can go to a few of those places that you guys went to. So if you go to the Barra Farm, that's at Berry Springs. So I stayed at a hip camp in Berry Springs. Berry Springs pub's good too. You can go all the way through there, through Litchfield National Park. You can do a big loop seeing all the waterfalls. Yeah. Great spot. Dundee, another spot that I'd spend a couple of days there.
Beautiful.
Dundee pub, there's a fishing, there's a boat rental mob. So for like $550 a day, you can rent a 6-metre plate boat. Yeah. They launch it for you. They clean it for you. They fuel it for you. Like you go rent the boat, go out, cruise out, have a great time. It's fucking awesome. You can come back into bloody Humpty Doo pub. I went through there on my way to Alungulia. Yeah. Like that is just such a awesome spot. Like there is some really cool fucking things up in the territory to see, and I'd highly recommend going for a trip.
And that was one thing I forgot to mention too. Last part of the trip we did was the top end safari tour. We went up there and we saw Jakey up there who was running it for us. Mate, that was just another phenomenal experience. Going on those airboats.
Well, you fed some crocs, didn't you?
Yeah, got to get watch some crocs get fed. Unbelievable, mate, seeing those boys do that. I couldn't believe just the power that they have. But it's another thing that I just get complacent with. We got a croc farm here. Yeah. We don't even go to it.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Let's go to the Karana Croc Farm.
Go to while we're in this, I'm in this territory mood.
Yeah, let's go to the Karana. With the little mission that I've got for you, guess what's on the way?
What?
The Karana Croc Farm.
Let's do it all in one go.
Yeah, we're making a day of it.
There's a vlog.
We're making a day of it. We're doing it. We're doing the vlog.
100%. I couldn't believe watching those boys feed those things but the power in them and everything like that. Because I don't know, but they got some big boys there too, eh? Yeah, big boys.
Yeah, very well. They grab problem crocs and put them in there, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But man, I didn't realize that some of them 80 to 100 years old.
Bloody hell!
No, isn't that insane?
Did they say how old they live to?
No, actually, that's a good question to ask.
I was told once before by the owner of Linkhaven up in the Daintree, but fuck, it's completely escaped.
I'm not sure what.
Quinn, look at that for us, would you? Oh, wait, we don't have a Quinn.
One day there will be a Quinn.
Rigger.
I tell you what, but because all that news experience for me, one thing I did a bit of research on Tipperary Station, how that all came about.
That's cool.
That's impressive. How old mate wanted to make it a tourist destination, got that massive big airstrip on there that you can get a 737 or 727 on there. Holy. It's that big. All the quarters around there used to be hotel. They were guests for guests to stay at or whatever. Whatever you want to call it. I'm having a fucking ADD moment. They had they're like little quarters where on each quarter they actually had a little aviary at the back there where they'd change the animals out each day so that people could wake up to new animals in the cages. They had hippos and lions and zebras and giraffes at this place. This place is huge. It's massive. They got a little school there for the staff's kids to go to each day. They got a little shop bit there. They've got a social club. They've got a massive big equestrian place there. Big headquarters there for where the general manager, I guess, was staying. This place is huge.
How many people do you reckon?
I think they have 32 people staying there at one.
Jesus.
It's huge, man. But there's several houses for married couples. They've got singles units. They've got this place is amazing.
That's cool.
It really is, man.
I think I need to make a territory trip soon.
Oh, I would. Well, if not before, you'll be going next year.
Yeah, well, I think I need to do it in the car as well.
But just listening to how that whole station and everything was made, and then even because man, I'd never realized the destruction that those water buffaloes and those pigs do.
Mind blowing, isn't it?
Until you actually put your feet on the ground and see and witness it yourself, you do not realize how much destructiveness that they do.
Oh man, when we were because I was cruising down through Nuremberg in a boat, and seeing the banks torn up is nuts. Because you sort of look at it and you go, "What did that?"
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was all from pigs, and
it just ends up as like a desolate wasteland of black soil mud.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I could not believe it until you see that for yourself. Then you go, no wonder these things need a culling because
there's 200,000 buffalo.
I couldn't believe that. I was stunned when I heard that. Insane. And those things, the size of those buffalo, they can get anywhere from 900 to 1.2 ton.
Yep.
In size.
I think it's like a big scrub bull's a ton.
Yeah.
A big scrub bull.
The one that Tommy...
I think it was about 800 or something.
About 800, they reckon, yeah.
Fucking wild.
It's huge. Massive.
Well, I don't have anything in my notes that could compare to that trip, but fuck it, I'll try.
Oh, go hard, old son.
So I planted some vegetables. Well, I'll start off by saying I knew I needed to tick off all the things that I said I would tick off if I had any chance of comparing to your week. So I did some vegetables.
How'd you go?
Well, to be honest with you, the weekend was sort of confined to Sunday, so I did have a funeral to go to on Saturday.
Yes, which my condolences to.
So rest in
family.
Peace, David, or as we know him, Jim McGregor.
Yeah.
Good service. Thank you, Cole.
Oh, good.
Cole sorted it out because, as we found out, attractive Brian was in the territory, as the auntie said.
Bit easy on the eyes in the aunties, eh?
Apparently.
Oh,
so it was a good service. Everybody was happy,
that's good, that's what
I'm glad we were able to lay Jim to rest. And what an astounding career Jim led as well.
Oh, really?
Just in the armed forces, in the building industry.
Wow.
Just great little story. Married to his wife for almost 60 years.
Wow.
She passed away a while ago, but just good to hear that somebody had a life worth living.
Yeah, I love hearing that stuff, eh?
So that took up majority of Saturday.
Yes.
But on Sunday, some goals were kicked.
Love it.
Starting with the vegetable garden. So I didn't build the vegetable gardens because they were a bit. That was going to take some time, but I do have garden beds already. So I commandeered one.
Yes.
That has some Australian natives in it. I made some gaps. So I planted some cucumber, some lettuce, some basil, and some squash.
Oh, squash.
And then because I've got 7,000 empty beer kegs, I cut up 2 empty beer kegs and planted tomatoes in them.
I saw that. That's actually a sick idea.
Well, they're stainless steel, so it won't rust.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was funny.
It's really ironic.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. So that was the main reason. And they were there, and they were a good size for a tomato plant.
That's a great idea.
I planted gourmet and heirloom tomatoes, and I'm very excited for it. While I was doing it, I started making my coconut cups.
Really?
Always be coconut.
Beautiful.
So I husked a few coconuts, which was a little bit disappointing. I picked up 6 coconuts.
Yeah.
3 of which the insides had fractured.
Oh, no.
So I couldn't cut them into cups. But that's okay. I've got 1 cup half sanded to sort of make a point out of it. But we're doing well. But I did a video. I've had a few people reach out to me after last week.
Yes.
About what I meant by husking the coconuts.
Okay,
So
yes.
I made a video.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Because I sort of got asked, how long does it take to husk a coconut? And I said, under a minute.
I'm impressed.
And somebody just said, really? And it makes a lot of sense in the video. It's not that hard. It's just, it's more so, you need.
Well, I wouldn't mind a bit. I wouldn't mind a few tips myself because down the beach house, I got coconuts there all the time.
Have you got a vise?
I do have vices, yes.
Beautiful. A vise and a long screwdriver is all you need.
Really?
Yeah, I use a chicken bar, but you can use a long screwdriver.
Yeah,
so
okay.
That was my weekend. I'll post that video up tonight, and then you guys will have it when this podcast is released.
Awesome.
Now, speaking of EPR.
Yes.
You're going to buy a smoker?
Yes, I am.
And I heard Tommy and you talking about some things to cook.
Yes. Did you hear me ripping into him about because I'm the one that doesn't cook, me copping a bashing from the misso about that?
I did, and I also heard you call me Gaiden.
I didn't mean to. I went to say it, and they jumped on it.
Oh,
they fucking jumped. So did you cop some?
Yeah, I got just a few cheeky messages from people. How you going, Gaiden? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, where's this coming from? And then I listened to it, and I went, and then like I ripped into you, and then like 20 seconds later, you said some really nice things about me, and I'm like, I'm a dick.
That's because I was sucking up.
So you made up for it.
Oh,
so
thanks,
I'm not mad at you.
Oh, that's good.
But the perfect roast chicken in a smoker.
Really? Okay.
Easy as.
So that you reckon that's the first one I should do?
I think this one will be everybody's happy.
Yep.
It's simple.
Okay, cool.
Now, it's not, I say the perfect chicken in the smoker. I mean perfect because it's good.
Yep.
You won't be disappointed, and nobody else will be either.
Excellent.
It's not the hardest thing in the world.
Yes.
It is so easy.
Okay.
Go buy yourself, this works for a big chicken.
Yep.
Like a large chook, not like the tiny fucking anorexic chickens that you get, but a big chook or a butcher's chook, anything like that.
Okay.
Very simple. Garlic salt on the outside, or like ABC blend, or just something simple over the skin.
Yep.
I just pat it dry with paper towel, olive oil.
Yes.
Put the rub on there.
Yep.
In the smoker, 2 hours at 120 degrees Celsius.
Okay. Yep.
And then 1 hour at 160 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
I guarantee you the temp will be fine on the chook.
Yep.
It will be the juiciest chicken in the world.
Really?
Mark my words.
All right. Done.
2 hours at 120, 1 hour at 160.
Done.
Thank me later.
Now, Traeger, that's the one we're going to go with, eh?
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. So just so everyone knows, it's going to be a Traeger.
I've got a Traeger, and the one on the truck's a GMG. I'd go the Traeger for home.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah.
And she's beautiful. I did a brisket yesterday, but I'll leave that one for next week.
Okay, cool.
But so that was my other one. Now, being that we're talking about cooking,
yes,
I will go into one of the better dishes I've done in recent memory.
Really?
And once again, it's fish.
Fish?
Yes. So it is, I'm getting fancy.
Okay.
So you know when you've like, I don't know, you had a couple of vinos and you start feeling fancy? This is rigatoni with whitefish, cherry tomatoes, and capers.
Oh, I'm a fan of capers too.
Me too. Now this is just Zaden going with what tastes good.
Yeah.
So ingredients: 1 fillet of whitefish. So I used coral trout, but you could use barramundi, cod, snapper, anything like that. Now I sliced it into bite-sized pieces, and I salt it.
Okay.
So just season it. You don't need to submerge it in salt. Just season it before you cook it. You need half a packet of rigatoni pasta, 1 punnet of cherry tomatoes and halve them, 3 cloves of garlic, 2 shallots finely chopped, 1 fresh chili, depending on how hot you want it. If you don't want it too hot, use a cayenne. If you want it a bit more spicy, use a couple of bird's eyes. 2 teaspoons of capers, but rinse them. Otherwise, you'll get the very salty bitterness.
Yes, yeah.
You need half a cup of dry white wine. So I used a Pinot Grigio.
Okay, yeah.
Just a dry white wine. You don't have to go too bloody fancy.
Too fancy.
Olive oil. I like using a good quality one when I'm using it as a base of a sauce. So it doesn't have to be silly good, but like a Cobra Estate or a quality Evo or something like that.
Yeah.
Small handful of freshly chopped Italian parsley, so that's a flat leaf.
Yep.
And salt and pepper. Now, just wetting my whistle.
Wetting the whistle.
Wetting the whistle. So we want to put the pasta on. So this dish goes quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Put the pasta on. Bring a large pot of salted water to boil. I actually wrote a recipe for this one.
Did you?
I'm sort of getting ahead of it. I know at some stage somebody's going to ask me for a recipe book, so I figured I may as well start writing recipes.
I love it. Why not?
Bring a large pot of salted water to the boil, add rigatoni, and cook it until al dente. Now, I want you to keep 1 cup of pasta water in reserve.
Okay.
Starchy pasta is good because what we're going to use the pasta water for is emulsifying the sauce. Now, in a large pan, I need you to heat a generous drizzle of olive oil over a medium heat.
Okay.
Now, medium heat's important because we're going to burn shit if we have it too fucking hot.
Good point.
We do not want to be taking this oil to smoke point.
Good point.
Want to add the shallots, and we're going to cook them until soft and fragrant.
Yeah.
Once it's soft and fragrant, stir in the garlic and cook it for 30 seconds, once again being careful not to burn it. Next, we're going to deglaze the pan with white wine and let that simmer for 2 to 3 minutes, cooking off the booze.
Yep.
Then, to add the flavour, we're going to toss the chilies, the capers, and the cherry tomatoes in there and cook them gently until the tomatoes soften slightly and release the juices. Now, we're going to add, once that pan's back up to temp, we're going to add the white fish to the pan and let it gently poach in the sauce, stirring occasionally until it's cooked, which is about 2 or 3 minutes.
Yep.
Next, add a splash of the reserved pasta water, swirl and toss the pan to emulsify the sauce, add the drained rigatoni and toss well to coat it, stir through the parsley and finish with a bit of cracked pepper, and then plate it up, and if you should so wish, you can put a little bit of drizzle of olive oil on top, and it is beautiful stuff.
Oh, God, that sounds so good.
Now, I didn't film this one. I took photos of it because I didn't actually expect it to be as good as what it was, but I promise you guys I will do this recipe and make a video. It
sounds so good. I never thought in my life I'd ever hear of having like a fish pasta. Yeah.
Well, hence why I was like, oh, this should be good.
And it just blew you out of the water.
It was fantastic.
Mate, I tell you what, because I've always been a seafood marinara guy, but with the cream sauce said to it. Still tomato based, but they add a bit of cream.
Yeah.
That sounds right up my alley.
This is what I'd cook for somebody if I was trying to impress them.
Yeah, you'd impress me.
It was definitely something where I sat there and went, damn, that was good.
Oh, 100%.
So I'm very, very happy with it.
Mate, I love it. I love the way you get a bit adventurous and try different directions with things.
I am, as a large man, I'm not scared of much. There's short of surstroming.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Have you ever tried that?
No, I just know I'm probably not gonna.
We got one at the back of work here one time. And
now imagine walking into the morgue and smelling that without context.
I've smelt some shit.
I bet you have.
I have. I've smelled some stuff. But that surstrom, that is one of the funkiest smells I've ever smelt in my life.
I've got to ask, how did Grant go? Was he here
He
for
ate
it?
some of it.
Yeah. See, now I figure somebody with, I reckon, 40 years in the trade, surely he could stomach it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can. Yeah.
Fuck.
But like we got the tin and
So
it was
stroming is fermented fish. If people are curious,
pretty much just in like water and a little bit of salt or something in it. Or
if you guys want to see the funniest video, have you seen the big Fijian guy that calls himself Taco?
No, no.
So go Taco fermented fish and find him eating the fermented fish in the jar. Holy!
There was that one I saw. Those two dudes put it in they were in a caravan.
Oh, why?
Yeah. So I don't know, just to enjoy the smell.
Oh,
yeah. But it was the can itself was actually popped out, like the pressure of it had built up. So when we popped it, it was just sitting there go.
God, because you're meant to mix it with like potatoes and
I can see
spices and stuff, and you're supposed to wash it off.
Yeah, I can see you'd have to do that. Like you would with, I guess, like
well, it'd be like the similar thing would be like eating full anchovies.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Oh, mate, that was a funky thing, but yeah, that was an experience of a lifetime. But what was you did mention before that you've gone round 2 with the pancetta, mate? Eh?
I am.
Are you? Oh no! That poor bastard. Oh.
I had to show Brian the.
Doing good.
I had to have a wee break, so I showed Brian the video of the taco reacting to the fermented fish.
Oh, that is fantastic. Because right at the end there, he's slowly putting it in his mouth. Like, you watch, as soon as he let go the fingers off the nose, he's going to spew. And sure enough.
My favourite is, like, he starts it with, like, the most honest statement ever. This is the jar that the Chinese man gave me. That fermented fish is $100 just for content. I'm not doing it. And I feel that man's pain because people are like, do this. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's so spendy.
Yeah, it is, man. This is expensive. I think because we paid about $70-$80 because we got a tin off eBay.
Yeah, it's spendy.
Oh, yeah, it's not cheap.
But on things that taste good,
yes.
I am going round 2 with the pancetta. So
what are you doing this time? How are you working it out?
Well, I've got a treaty for you, mate.
What's that?
I've got 3 pancettas on the cure, and one of them is yours.
Oh, my brother.
And I'm also doing some beef in the same way.
Yeah, okay.
Which will be very similar to biltong. But this time I have converted my keg fridge into a curing fridge for now. So I've got the controller on it and it's sitting at about 13 degrees.
Wow, that's cool.
So you want it sitting there between 10 and 15 for argument's sake. I've set it at 13 just so I've got a bit of wiggle room.
What do you do? Just hang it on racks or something, do you?
Yep. So I've got it, I've punched a hole through it and I've got it hanging against the top shelf and then it'll just sit there and swing in the breeze. I put that in on Sunday.
Yep.
So we're only 24 hours in.
How long do you leave it for in that? Month as well?
Go off weight. So at the moment, I've got steak 1, 2, and 3. One's at 300 grams, one's at 225, one's at 160, and the pork belly is 560, 730, and 705.
Yep.
So what I'll do is I'll wait till I've lost 30% of the weight.
So that's how you go, 30%.
Yep. 30% is what we want.
Okay.
And then I'll go off that. So basically just go off weight. I'm going to assume that the beef will take about a week because it's small, and then the pork belly will take anywhere between 3 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
It all goes to do with the humidity and everything like that. I haven't gone too complicated, but I've done the same thing that I did last time, except this time I left the pork belly in the salt for longer. Yeah. So I did 48 hours in the salt rather than 24.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to be a little bit more sure that I had the salt penetration before putting it in a fridge because it doesn't dry as quickly.
Ah, okay.
But I don't want to dry it outside again because the temperature's up now and it's above 20 degrees.
Good point.
Which could lead to some dramas. But I'm very excited to see how that one goes. So I'll give people updates and let them know how it goes. But we'll be eating some more carbonara and pancetta in the future.
Oh, I can't
Very excited for some Deadass chartreuse sports.
Yeah, me too.
Now, I also have the official sport of the Deadass.
Okay, what is it?
Well, much like the movie Basketball, I thought I would come up with my own sport. Now, I need some brave soldiers, and I think we'll have to take it over to America because the fun police have told me that it's not legal.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
I've come up with bazooka baseball. Now, picture baseball, but we're all old and busted and our shoulders hurt.
Yep.
So because we're old and busted and our shoulders hurt,
yes.
Picture baseball.
Yes.
But you've got an old school potato cannon. Yeah, you with me?
Yeah,
you know the PVC ones that you put the hairspray in the back?
Yeah, things we did as kids.
And you put a tennis ball in that.
Yes.
And you fire it at the batter. Now, I think we need to change a few things. So in baseball, if you get hit by the ball, you get a walk.
Yeah.
I reckon you have to swing at it.
Yes.
If you get hit by it, sure, but you're not allowed to just be a pussy and miss it and go, he was going to hit me. You either get hit with it and you get the walk or you hit the ball. Yes. I reckon that would be a great retired rookie style sport.
It would be, mate, 100%.
Now, apparently some people have died doing it, but we'll
I guess it depends on what ammo or ball they use.
Yeah, so apparently it's you're not allowed to make them anymore in Australia, and I definitely won't make one.
Neither will I.
Exactly right. But that's my idea of a sport.
Yeah, that is such a cool sport.
I reckon that'd take off. So,
I reckon so.
So shout out if you're in the major sporting industry. I'd like to trademark this. I think bazooka baseball is where it's at. You don't need to have shoulder reconstructions for your athletes, just jaw reconstructions of the batters.
Well, I think if you just make the ball softer.
Put them in riot gear.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you just get suited up. Yeah, fucking oath.
And on to sports.
Yes.
I figured I'd combine my amazing humans with sport. Now, I have actually written something out here because it's something I am passionate about, I guess.
Oh, well, mate, you take the floor, my brother.
I've got two amazing humans, one that is sent in by a listener, and I'll read that out afterwards. But we both like motorbikes.
Yes,
I think we've made that very abundantly clear.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people get excited about Bathurst. A lot of people get excited about Formula One.
Yep.
One thing that really excites me is the Isle of Man TT.
Yeah.
Now, what I want to talk about today is Joey Dunlop and Michael Dunlop.
Yeah, okay.
And why I think they're amazing humans, but I feel like what I need to do is have a little chat about what that race is so that people get an idea of why I think they're amazing humans.
I love it.
So I've written out my little essay here. While Brian's been gallivanting around the countryside, I've been doing homework.
You sound like the misso. Well, you've been gallivanting the countryside, I've been providing for this family.
So the Isle of Man TT, or Tourist Trophy, is not simply a motorcycle race. It's one of the most demanding and prestigious motorsport events in the world. Unlike traditional races held on closed circuits, the TT takes place on public roads that are closed only for the competition. The course itself is lined with stone walls, hedges, lampposts, front gardens, creating an environment where the smallest error can have devastating consequences. Located on the Isle of Man, a small island in the Irish Sea between England and Ireland, the event attracts competitors and spectators from around the world. Riders come from Europe, North America, Australia, and Asia, all converging on this otherwise quiet island to test themselves against what is widely regarded as the ultimate challenge in road racing. For many, the TT represents escapism at its finest, a world where everyday life fades away, replaced by a raw spectacle of riders pushing themselves and their machines beyond the imaginable. Few sounds in motorsport are unmistakable or electrifying as a superbike screaming past 15,000 RPM, echoing through the villages and the mountainside. These are not casual entrants. The TT draws elite-level riders, many of whom compete world-class superbike and endurance championships. It is a test of both technical mastery and human courage, a contest where precision, resilience, and fearlessness must align perfectly, and when done right, the sight of a rider threading through the course with absolute control and flow is breathtaking. To me, it looks like ballet on bitumen.
Oh.
Now, the TT is raced in the Snaefell Mountain Course, a brutal 37.73-mile loop of public roads featuring more than 200 corners, steep climbs, flat straights. Riders compete in time trials, setting off individually in intervals, usually about 10 seconds apart, with the winner determined by the average lap speed and total race time. The speeds are staggering. The current lap record is held by Peter Hickman, who in 2018 completed a lap at an average speed of 135 miles an hour or 217 kilometres an hour. That's his average speed.
Average speed.
Peaking at over 200 miles or 322 kilometres an hour on the Solby Straight. To put that in perspective, that's Formula One pace on a track that is based on a normal street with manhole covers, bumps, and brick walls inches away.
Wow.
The TT rightly has earned the reputation as the most dangerous race in the world. Since 1907, over 270 riders have lost their lives competing, and on average, at least one fatality per year.
Wow.
Countless others walk away with life-changing injuries. The risks are ever present, and yet riders return year after year, driven by the pursuit of mastery and the lure of immortality on the mountain course.
Wow.
In 2024, it was the first time that they hadn't had a death since 1982.
Holy smokes.
Now, that's why I want to talk about Michael and Joey Dunlop. So among the legends of the TT, no names carry more weight than the Dunlops. Joey Dunlop, often called the King of the Mountain, remains the most successful TT rider of all time with 26 victories between 1977 and 2000. Joey wasn't just a racer, he was humble and a mythical figure in the paddock. Beloved by fans from his down-to-earth character and his fearless style, he tragically lost his life in the year 2000 while racing in Estonia. But this legend still endures the Isle of Man. Carrying on that torch today is his nephew, Michael Dunlop. Michael is already a TT giant in his own right, with 29 race victories, making him the most successful living rider, second only to Joey in the all-time tally. Known for his aggressive riding style and unmatched determination, Michael embodies the Dunlop spirit, racing not only against his rivals, but against the very limits of what is humanly possible. For me, what makes the Isle of Man so captivating is that it demands perfection. The stone walls, the narrow roads, and the mountain section, they punish the smallest mistake, but when a rider gets it right, when machine and man flow as one, it looks effortless, flawless, and utterly beautiful. Wow. And that is why I label it ballet on bitumen.
That is such a good yarn, mate. Holy smokes. Like, I've seen clips. You see those reels of them riding through those places, mate, those villages and stuff, and those concrete walls or those stone walls or whatever they are. They're just inches away. And like they're half in the air while they're doing it, or you see them going breezing over those bumps.
Front wheel up in the air as they turn around a corner at speed, going over bumps, manholes. To me, it is mind-blowing, the sheer determination, fearlessness, and so you can actually watch the record lap set. It's on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah, you can watch Peter Hickman set that record. It is mind-blowing. It's it is 17 minutes to watch, but I recommend watching.
I'm going to put a little note in my diary here just so that I'm going to watch that tonight. That's impressive.
Now, as a motorbike rider, watch that and picture yourself being able to make the reactions that he did.
At those speeds.
Mind-blowing.
Unbelievable. And to keep that level of concentration going too for that amount of time, man.
So they end up usually doing about 3 to 6 laps, so about 200 and something miles in a race.
God.
Being focused at full bunga.
Wow.
Now, imagine holding your bike flat through Rockhampton for 16 minutes.
Holy.
So they're racing 60 kilometres. So basically almost from here to Byfield in 16 minutes.
Isn't that insane?
Nuts.
Insane.
With over 200 corners. They do about 250 gear changes in a lap.
Jeez Louise.
Fucking nuts, eh?
Yeah, I know. Holy.
So that's my Amazing Humans of the Week, because I just, not much puts the wind up me.
But,
watching that race makes my hair stand up on the back of my neck.
I'd get sweaty palms just watching that, man.
It's cool, eh?
Yeah. No, I'm going to watch that tonight. Because one of the things, I get immersed in that sort of stuff. Like, this one thing you get drawn to and you just start watching more. Like, for me, it was just so ironic when I was going over to the NT. They had on the Qantas flights Crocodile Dundee. So I was like, what a great way.
We're going to Humpty Doo.
We're going to Humpty Doo as well. So, I went there and watched that. Watching that just got me all psyched up. But now I've gone down a Paul Hogan rabbit hole. So I've been watching he's got those other movies he's been in, and life story of Strop as well. Great yarn. Fantastic watches. So
that's bloody cool.
Mate, that's an amazing humans of the week for brought to us by CTC.
Absolutely.
Knuckles and the team.
Well, you get a double whammy for the CTC Amazing Human of the Week because we've had one sent in.
Love it. Who's this one?
The White Death.
The White Death.
His name is Simo Hayaha. A farmer, a hunter, a man of the woods.
Yep.
But when the Soviet Union invaded Finland in the brutal winter of 1939, Simo didn't just fight, he disappeared into the snow and became a legend.
Wow.
Armed with a simple rifle and almost supernatural patience, Simo became the deadliest sniper in history. In under 100 days, he eliminated 500 enemy soldiers.
Holy.
Without a scope.
Without a scope.
He feared the glint might betray him, so he trusted only iron sights and instinct. He moved alone, crawling through the forest, chewing snow to hide his breath, so that they couldn't see the fog coming off his breath. He'd stick snow in his mouth and peek over. This is another one on the infographic show, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I love that show.
Look up infographic show, White Death. So dressed entirely in white, he was invisible until it was too late. The Soviets named him the White Death, launching artillery, snipers, and patrols to stop him. None succeeded. It was as if the winter itself had risen to defend Finland, silent, merciless, and unseen. Just days before the war's end, a bullet snuck him in the jaw. Presumed dead, he was found only because somebody noticed a faint twitch in his foot. He slipped into a coma, woke days later, his face shattered but his resolve untouched. He never chased glory. He returned to his farm, lived quietly, and when asked about his wartime feats, he offered no pride, no bravado, just this. I did what I was told as well as I could.
Wow.
Doesn't the silence of that give gravity to...
Yeah. Oh. It's you know what, man, like because that Deadass, man, like he did a tour in Afghanistan or Iraq, I can't remember off the top of my head, but same thing, just these guys and girls that go to do that sort of stuff, just the humbleness of knowing that they did some extraordinary stuff in a unextraordinary, like in an
extremely
high pressure environment, and to come back and be humble about that. And I don't know, man. There's so much. My hat goes off to him. Like it's.
Here we are making bad decisions in traffic.
Yeah, that's right.
And they're putting themselves in unimaginable situations.
There was one point there where I was sitting there and I was shooting that gun, and I was like, you imagine having
the buffalo shooting back.
Yeah, that's right. That and the fact of like you've got 100 other guns there firing.
Oh. He can throw you out a whack at a gun range.
Yeah, it would. There you go. It's a perfect example. And then you've got the opposing side shooting back at you.
Oh,
holy smokes, man! This is what I'm talking about. All these little life experiences, and then give you appreciation for some of the things that people have to endure.
And hats off to any of our listeners, both past, present, and emerging.
Definitely.
That are defending our country against wars, foreign and domestic.
Yes,
we appreciate you.
Yeah, no, 100% we do. I'm greatly honoured, really am. And another one of those, have a better understanding in the sense of I could imagine what it would be like.
Yeah, so those are my two favourites for this week. And
legend.
No, guys, on to the Deadass community.
Yes,
I think that's probably a good way to go for it. So I appreciate anybody who sends stuff like that through. I will read it out. I'm happy to hear it. Speaking of reading stuff out, big sexy story progress.
Yes.
You will have an episode this Friday.
Excellent.
So I'll send that through to Brian this week.
Awesome.
And we will have some stories lined up, which is good.
Oh, looking forward to that, mate.
So it's been actually a really good thing for me, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm reading stuff out, my old boy has started to write more and more. So he's writing some more, and there's some interesting tales. So
Oh, excellent.
I found out that he got arrested by the Australian Federal Police at the age of 17.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for something that I didn't pick, and he promptly shit his pants because he wasn't aware of what he did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty good. You guys will hear that one.
Oh, exciting.
But on the other Deadass page,
Yes.
we've had a great response from a few of you guys sending some stuff in. Holy fucking garden beds, didn't you humble me with that? There is some very impressive garden beds.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
And you have given me great motivation to the
Definitely.
point where I was just like, you know what, it might just be easier if I save up my pennies for the next 40 years and go buy 100 acres. Because I looked at your garden beds and my house is not big enough.
Yes.
So I'm going to do mini scale, but I've also been doing some composting.
Oh, nice.
And we've had a first for the
We've
podcast.
had a very first. I
We've had a
can't
very
believe
first.
it. We've had a first tattoo of the Deadass podcast logo.
Some would say the best logo on the podcast.
Yes,
game.
I have heard that. So, mate, I'm fucking pumped.
That is excellent. And I think me and Brian are a bit struck for words.
We're
We like
Godsmack.
it. We like it. We
I
really
love
like it. We just didn't see this coming.
Neither did I. I did not. And if anything, it's given me extra motivation to make sure that we provide for you. legends.
Absolutely. We need to be up and going with everything that we're doing. So we appreciate everything that you guys have been sending in. It's been going off. So for anybody listening who doesn't know about it, we have the Deadass community on Facebook.
Yep.
Now, it is a private page,
It is.
but we allow people into it. So
Yes.
it's mainly just to make sure that there's not spammers and
Yeah, that's right.
all that shit in there. But a few of the questions this week was merch store.
Yes.
So are we doing a merch drop? The answer is yes.
Definitely.
So hopefully we'll be sorting that out in the next week
Yes.
with a bit of a design.
Yes.
So that we can put it out to you guys, and it will be a pre-sale.
It'll be a pre-sale, and it will be all sizes from kids, like as small as it gets to as big as it gets, in shirts and singlets. And it's going to be our big summer range drop. So this is going to be the one for summertime, springish summertime type of thing. Pre-sale. We will open it up. We'll give you a whole week so that, because I know that people's, finances are different at certain days. So we'll give you a whole week to actually give you an opportunity to pre-sale it. Okay. And then after that week, we'll go to order, and we'll take a couple of weeks, and then we'll distribute them as soon as we receive them. So
Absolutely.
we're giving you plenty of opportunity to purchase one, because we're really excited about this. This is something different outside of what we normally do. It's our first graveyard shift drop. It's going to be the summer range drop. And there will be and it's going to be the first range of singlets. We've never done singlets as well. So there will be the singlet option. There will be the shirt option, all the way from kids up through to adults. So I'm really excited about this, mate. This is going to be,
I think it's going to be good. I'm excited because I love rocking a singlet. And the reason why we're doing the pre-sale, guys, is just so that you guys don't have to worry about us not having a size or anything like that, or us making a bad judgment call of what to and what to not get.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
But, moving on to other stuff that's been sent in. So Jordan Cullen sent in a solution for my Barra Botel.
Oh, okay.
So we've got Territory Barra Sport Fishing.
Yes.
So they let you have a couple of people come in on tenders.
Oh, that's cool.
So you jump on the mothership and you go barra fishing for a couple of days. Now they do
That's brilliant.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nights. So that's probably something I'm going to look at in the future.
That's a great
for me.
idea. Yes.
Our impressive garden beds. We've had Jakey Wester send in some fermented vegetables and some pickled vegetables. He has a monstrous collection.
He does. And can I mention too, I had a hit of those, the long ones.
Yeah, the pickles.
Pickles, brilliant. Absolutely.
Good stuff.
On the money with the flavour, mate.
I am quite happy with that.
Beautiful.
Did you try the sandwich pickles as well?
Yes, I did.
Excellent stuff.
Excellent.
So your long ones are the favourite?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love them because I can just pull them out, just eat them. I'm just eating them.
I like snacking on them.
Yeah, I'm snacking on them. Yeah.
I've smashed majority of the ones that I've made, but I'm growing cucumbers, so I
figured that was why you're doing
OG pickles.
Oh, wow. I'm excited for that.
Our garden beds, so the two very impressive garden beds. One was sent in by Leanne Young, and the other garden bed, once again, was sent in by Jakey Wester. No surprise how he got so much stuff to pickle, but I would urge you guys to jump on and have a look at those gardens because they are impressive.
That is cool. I just love the extra content that people are bringing into the Deadass community. We appreciate it. It's awesome. Great talking points.
And all of the entrants that spoke about the fish and chips.
Yes.
I am so stoked with that. So one thing I ran into on the weekend was the Frenchville Sport Club. Instead of doing fish fingers or chicken tenders, they do crumb steak tenders.
Do they really?
Yeah, so they're like crumb steak fingers. I was like, what a fantastic idea that is.
Did they taste all right?
Great.
Oh,
so
really?
good. I'll be doing that from now on.
That's a great idea.
And what else have we got? So, has Cole ever taken the hearse on a Bunnings run?
I think he has one time.
I know you took it on a pub crawl.
Yes, we did take it on a pub crawl. We've spoken about that one before, but I'm not too sure about the Bunnings trip. I'll have to ask him, and we'll hear it in the morning show.
Yes, I was going to say there's a few things in the group that'll go into the morning show.
But I did definitely take one through the through Domino's, and that was on the way back from.
How'd that go on the tight little?
Well, it wasn't too bad because the one that we did it was at Blackwater, so I could just go straight up to the side of the building.
Ah, excellent stuff.
Yeah, so that's why we did it. We ordered it probably about 20 minutes out of town. You should have seen the look on the staff, mate.
Did you have a stiff in the back?
No, we dropped the stiff off.
Oh, that's good. That was Zaden's brain going to the Brian, pull up on the meat wagon and pick up the stiff.
Bring up the stiff, yep. There's a bit of lingo there for you legends. No, we didn't. We'd done the job and we're on our way back. So it was good.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
Mate. So what's your plans this week, mate? What's going on? Have you got how about as far as what are we doing? Something we're going to work towards?
So this week I am going to. So I was good with my exercise last week.
Yep.
This week I want to film a couple of cooking videos for everybody.
Love it.
It's a busy week with work. I need to sort out a couple of things there.
Yeah, sure.
But I think I want to make a start downstairs in my house with some renovations.
Awesome. Awesome. I've actually got I've got to get back down to EPR. I've got to finish doing some clearing and I've got to get my ass into gear. I have to get those things downstairs sorted out before Christmas time. So
yeah, and that's where I'm at too.
Yeah.
So I need to prepare just because I'm going to start.
Yeah.
I need to move some shit out. So I'm nowhere near doing renos, but.
Well, Christo doesn't believe I'll have it ready by Christmas time. So with the support of your legends, I'm going to make sure I get it done so I can rub it in her face.
Exactly right.
So one mention was on the community page was asked if old Mrs. Pappy wanted to jump on the podcast and tell some yarns about me, and I am definitely not getting her on the podcast because I know she'll get me into trouble. She will tell some yarns. I'm a little scared and intimidated. So, shit.
But no, I also intend on booking in some dates for some adventures for us.
Yes.
So what now is going to be the Karana Croc Farm KSR.
Yes. I love that. That's a great one.
Hunting trip, which is looking like October.
October, yep.
And probably sort out another hunting trip, which is going to be with the boys.
With the boys.
We were talking about that today, so we'll sort of regroup.
Definitely.
Now that you guys are back on deck.
Yes, that's right. Now we're back in, and we've got to hold up a reputation. There'll be another little competition going on, whatever we decide it's going to be that weekend.
100%.
Yeah.
I reckon cooking comp. I reckon we'll
Cooking
take that
comp.
out.
That's a good one.
Well, you're going to have some stiff competition with chicken on bread.
It's a good point.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Actually, you've done yourself a solid.
What'd I do?
I made your P&M soup.
Did you?
It was great.
Was it really?
It was fantastic.
Yeah. Did you use the ingredients I said?
I even used the yellow split peas.
Yellow.
It was fantastic stuff.
Excellent.
I just went one little bit further and I made my own bread. to dip in it with some butter, and it was fantastic stuff.
But yeah, as long as you got some good bread as well.
Yeah, so I'll go through some bread making at some point.
Love to. But you were happy with the recipe?
Very, very happy with the recipe.
Oh,
even
good.
the yellow split peas.
Yes.
The only thing I changed is I did it in the slow cooker.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could. Yeah, definitely.
I just left it all day with a ham hock in there, and it was magic.
Magic, yeah.
So well done, Brian.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You've done yourself well. I ate it all. You're not getting any.
It would have been tasting the same.
It was bloody good.
No, that's good, man. I'm stoked. That's awesome.
So
I don't think I'd have the skills myself personally to replicate some of your dishes. But
I reckon we can get you there. We'll do a little bit of an apprenticeship.
We'll try. Well,
perfect.
I'll try.
Quinn's doing a hunting apprenticeship. You're doing a cooking apprenticeship. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, something tells me that Quinn's might be a little bit more physically demanding.
Yeah, but I will definitely do the chicken in the Traeger. That's going to be the first one.
I reckon that's a good first step.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Good first step.
So I'll post that when I get the Traeger so you guys can see it. So you can see that I'll give it a crack.
And he promises that he won't do a Quinn and it won't sit at the EPR for 12 months.
It will be straight away. I've got some catching up to do. So, mate, this has been a fantastic episode, mate. It's always a pleasure catching up, brother. Never a chore. I always look forward to doing these.
Mate, I was living vicariously through you guys all week, and it was the combination of talking to you and Tommy on my way over here where I was just like, all right, rub it in.
I was trying to downplay it a little bit too.
Yeah, let me have it.
I was trying to break it to you softly.
But that's all I've got in my notes today, my brother.
You and me both. What do we say, mate?
Love you. See you. Bye.